What's good, you guys? It's your boy, the Urban Archer, coming at you guys with another video. So I'm over here at Oceans East Timber and Tines, picking up some arrows that I had, getting set up and everything. And I just so happened to run into...
This is Jason Hart with Nomad, general manager of Nomad, one of the co-founders. And we are here showing Oceans East the new Nomad lineup for 2021. So I literally flew in today from Arkansas, so I've got a very unprofessional rack. I've got everything pulled out of bags, and it looks like an absolute mess in here. But with that being said, we just showed fine folks at Oceans East what we have coming out for 2021. So everything from waterfowl side to the whitetail side to what we call core, which is western big game, can work for waterfowl, can work for whitetail. In addition, we got ladies, kids, got some casual wear, base layer, lots of stuff. So Nomad's changed considerably from what it was last year, and in particular changed considerably what it was 5 years ago. So.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out some of this Nomad gear. I got a chance to try on some of this stuff, guys. You're going to see some of the footage and everything. But they got some really, really cool stuff coming out. Some of the patterns that are more popular in VA, and some other patterns that we could be used for, you know, just all different kinds of things. There's also some casual wear too, which I'm actually kind of excited about checking out as well. So guys, check out the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out what I got for you guys.
Hey, I had no idea he was going to be here, so honestly, this complete thing is live and real and unedited and unplanned. So whatever you see is real, and this is the very unglamorous life of a hunting clothing salesman.
Yeah, he's making sure everybody gets what they need, guys. So, you know, all this good stuff is going to be available to you all this year, and some of the stuff that you see is not going to be exactly the way that you saw it on this video,
Yes,
but they are going to be
this is the design process. How it happens is we go to our factories, they send stuff back, and we make changes. So we're about halfway through those changes. For example, some of the zippers aren't right, the colors aren't right, the camo patterns aren't right. This fabric might be on this jacket, but not on that jacket, and that's just part of how stuff gets designed and gets better in apparel. So when it finally hits the shelves in mid-July, it'll be perfect. It's not perfect right now. So what you see on film is very raw. We're still in the design process, finalizing this, and this is kind of how behind the scenes of the hunting industry business goes. It is
so y'all
6:36 on a Tuesday night here in Virginia, Virginia Beach, Virginia, in mid-January, and this is what happens in the hunting industry, how product ends up in great stores like Oceans East in the fall.
So you guys are getting a really raw look. I was actually lucky enough to see what was going down and get a chance to take a peek at some of this stuff. So I'm going to actually get his information, and I'll plug his information at the end of the video for anybody who wants to get in contact with him directly. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys. I got a lot of good stuff for you guys, man. Check me out.
Thanks for tuning in. New exclusive pattern with mossy oak.
So that's the drop time.
This is drop time, yeah. So the whole name is Elements Hybrid Drop Time for short. So it's obviously pretty different looking. Looks different, and it's only going to be Nomad. Nobody else is going to have it. So for spring, we got mossy oak, partner with mossy oak, got mossy oak shadow leaf, exclusive for the spring. In the fall for whitetail, we've got this drop time, and then for waterfowl, we've got the migrate.
Okay.
But we also have real tree edge for whitetail, and then real tree timber for waterfowl as well.
So pretty much every lineup you can get into multiple camo patterns?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, everything. There's a few pieces that, for example, this piece we're only offering in the drop time.
Okay.
But everything, the core whitetail, the top sellers are also going to be in edge, and then the top sellers on waterfowl are going to be in timber. We didn't do max 5 this year for waterfowl because they're discontinuing it. Real Tree's going to have max 7 next year. So we didn't want to, everything's brand new, so we're not planning on discount or closing anything out. We wanted to wait for the new Real Tree, because this is a whole new launch, so we don't want to put jackets in the store and then call up somebody and say, hey, October, you can close it out. So that's why we did it. But I'll give you, here's a little glance. This is just a few of the whitetail pieces. And let's see here. We'll go through here. Here's an example of the new hybrid migrate. This is a liner jacket to the waterfowl, to our waterfowl side. So yeah, so this is, for example, lightweight. What we did on this piece, we also sell this separate called the PMD jacket. So what it is it's like a puffy type jacket. We had something on our western side that was down, but it was shiny and noisy and loud. So we made the fabric quiet. We took the sheen out of it. So it's basically was a Western piece that we evolved into a whitetail piece, but we put it in a waterfowl pattern as well. So little things like adjustable hood, 100 grams of Prem Loft in the body, 80 in the sleeve, so super warm.
Yes, sir.
And again, this is the shell for the waterfowl
Series stuff.
Yep. Now, a little bit of everything got
When you
split up
put
in the
that,
bags
you put
here.
that number in there. That should be the X-Bolt,
So-
Canyon Speed, ATAC.
Now,
Speed, Camo,
is
and
some of the
6.8
whitetail stuff offering like the, would say,
All right.
scent elimination style?
Well, everything, nothing
Yes,
has
sir.
carbon in it,
Anytime, buddy.
but
Anytime.
we're using
Yep, buddy.
we're using what we call silver Z scent technology, which is silver and zeolites for the folks that have scent. So, to give you an idea on the waterfowl side, just some of the outerwear, all of it shares the same DNA.
Okay.
You can disregard the orange zippers on waterfowl. This is just a sample,
Just the sample.
and it will have logos.
Gray or black or something different on it. For the-
Yeah, it'll be tan. It'll be a twill color. Yep. So it'll be this color right here
Right there.
is going to be the new logo on all waterfowl and on all waterfowl and on all core product.
Gonna be the new.
That twill. Yep. So let's see here. So get back to waterfowl. Let me pull out the jackets. I'll show you the liner.
Well, you gotta put it on and run around in it, dude.
Run around in it.
Exactly.
That's a bad jacket. I like that jacket. If they make that in a regular hunt pattern,
We do. Yeah, we're gonna have it in the drop time.
I'm gonna have to get that.
Waterfowl.
I like
Let me
that
see it,
shit.
Hunter.
There you go.
It's all right. Give him a sachet Shantae.
What do you think, man?
It's nice, man. It's lightweight. I mean, not
You know what I've
noisy.
always liked about the Nomad stuff?
Warm.
It's longer in
that's-
the back.
That is the liner for this jacket, which is the shell. These two jackets here. This is the wading jacket. Y'all sell more wading jackets or parkas around here?
Probably Parkers.
Parkers,
A
yeah.
lot more duck blind hunting
blinds?
versus
Well, I've got-
timber hunting. But
Let me dig this parka out.
yeah, I think I might borrow this one.
You just can't buy this
Good
footage.
size, man. I like these size.
These should be all larges, right?
Yeah.
In here.
Good looking jacket right there, Hunter. Looks like
I
you
like
about to
it.
go kill-
I like it.
It looks like you about to go kill a limited ducks right there.
Huh? Let's see here. Okay,
What do they call that? That's a mossy egg what? They're the only ones that use that with you roll drop time.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. They have a spring pattern. That's gonna be
Oh, that pattern right there is kind of cool too. You see that mossy oak?
pattern, and then they have the watercolor.
That's a cool pattern there.
It's all new pattern.
So, I mentioned the parka. Here's our parka. So, this is, so you're wearing the liner,
So this would be basically meant to go up in.
correct, but it comes, the liner is going to be the color moss, which is that green color.
Okay.
So somebody can take it out and if they want to wear green, they can, or they can wear it for casual.
Yeah.
Now the outer fabric is a ripstop 2A stretch. Basically tear resistant. The laminate is 35,000, 15,000 waterproof breathable.
Okay.
To give you an idea on a competitive analysis, very popular company that makes chemicals out of Maryland is 28,000, 15,000. So obviously the industry standard is gore. So has a little more waterproof in it. One thing that we added here is a Kevlar-esque material
So
that four-way stretch on wear points.
stretches only, but
So shoulders where you might have a gun strap or a decoy bag,
it's weighing
as
down.
well as that, as you're constantly sitting on, and as well as on the forearm. So if somebody's out there elbowing out in the field, it's got this. And then,
That's just like a nice ripstop, stretchable material.
well,
I
it's
like
it's
how
literally has fibers of the same stuff that make bulletproof vests out of. So like
Durable.
Kevlar, yeah, super. That's not going to tear. Also, like fishing gloves that they make, keep you from cutting your hands. It's the same type of material.
that- like that.
So it has waterproof gaskets that are not neoprene. It's a rubber gasket
Okay.
on the front, so if you're dipping your hand reaching for decoys. Then the pockets have all got double magnets.
Okay.
So if you got your shells, you just flip it open and it stays open right here.
Okay.
Pockets have drain holes. The whole thing zips out to the jacket you're wearing right there.
Okay.
So you can see the inside. Super waterproof shell. So the whole thing is $300 and it comes with the $150 jacket.
Wow. Okay.
This is retail pricing.
Okay.
So this is kind of the bit. And then we have the wading version. The wading jacket is just the same. It's just shorter for guys hunting in the timber.
Or shorter people like myself.
And me too.
Yep.
And but it's got the same features. Both of them feature the top hand pockets. These samples don't have the Sherpa lining, but we've got the teddy bear Sherpa lining on the both on all our waterfowl stuff.
I like that.
It's gonna have the you keep it open so you don't have to constantly mess with it. So that's a little bit of the waterfowl side. Then we got, let's see here, I showed you the bibs. The bibs again have it's not trademark Kevlar, but it is very similar to what folks know as Kevlar.
Okay.
It keeps the back, abrasion resistant. So sitting down, obviously on a pair of bibs, that's your biggest wear point.
Keeps it from getting ripped
Yep.
up.
It zips up to the knee. You got crescent cuffs with that right there. So, and then that's available in the moss shape pattern. And also, we're offering a new bottomland, which I know is popular around here.
Yeah, real popular.
This hoodie is a little lower price point, coming at $200. You can see the new Nomad logos, all the orange gone away.
Still got the same.
Got the same rubber gaskets, the same basically puncture resistant material. It's got 4-way stretch panels in the underarms for when you're moving the gun. Then this one does not have Primaloft, but it's got the high pile teddy bear Sherpa fleece.
Okay.
And 100% waterproof.
Full zip, and it's got a big old nice kangaroo
Hey.
pouch on it.
Exactly.
Mouthful right there.
Yeah. Yes, it's going to have one extra magnet that it'll have one extra magnet we don't have on this sample.
But it flips up that you can keep
Flips
it
up, keeps it up.
popped up.
Right there. And again, it'll have the teddy bear fleece on the upper pockets if you're wearing waders, or down low if you're not. Okay. So coming in, that piece coming in at $200.
Yeah, it's got drain holes in it too. at the
Yep,
bottom.
drain holes in the pockets here. So disregard the orange zippers on anything but our whitetail outerwear.
Okay.
Then we got the break hoodie, which is right here, which this is basically a sweatshirt on steroids. So this is going to have the Sherpa fleece as well. So it's going to have a little beefier fleece on the inside, but thumb hole, super 4-way stretch and water resistant. So this is again the break coming in at $120. So the break hoodie, the only difference is it will have top pockets for wader as well.
Okay.
And
Did it have the same fleece on the inside of that one?
Correct. Yep. And it is going to have, again, it's going to have that color Nomad logo branding and stuff. So. Yep, so a little bit different what Nomad had in the past. Nomad had the gray and the
Hoodie color?
blaze orange. The color?
Just the hoodie itself, the style.
Oh, this one is called the break hoodie.
Break hoodie.
Yep, break hoodie for 120. Then we've got, let's see here. Let's see, then we got, looking forward, wader pants right here. And we got Durawool. Then we've got, this is our new utility fleece. Got a pair of wader pants coming out in it.
Okay.
Coming in at $80. So got a nice cargo pocket on the side pockets, drawstring, elastic waist, just a really good souped up athletic pant with stirrups on the bottom. Let's see. Then we've got some wool. There is another version of the break hoodie. Just solid colors, which we're offering. This color's mud, but we're offering in moss.
Okay. Green and
Yep.
tan, brown.
On the waterfowl, yep.
Okay.
This hoodie is more of a Dura fleece. This is just a quarter zip fleece that we're doing in all camos in the color moss. And it does have the side pockets up here as opposed to just a regular kangaroo pocket on a regular hoodie. And you can see the branding. Again, we've made the Nomad branding a lot more subtle
Yeah.
than it was in the past because we're, like I said, going through partial rebranding. Then the Durawool. This is going to be our high price point. This is beefed up wool. And at first we didn't think it was going to make the line because it was so thick and heavy. Coming in $180 is expensive,
Yeah.
but you can feel how heavy it is. So
It's like it's like a merino wool. Or
it is. It's 60% merino, 30% nylon, and 10% spandex. So basically nylon wrapped with merino wool with some spandex to give it stretch. So with the nylon's durability and the spandex's stretch. We'll have a color contrast and zipper. And we also have that in the Mossy Oak Migrate.
Okay, so this will come in solid colors. And
Solid and camo.
Okay.
Yep.
It's kind of nice having a.
Oh yeah. You can see this wool just super heavy, super thick wool. So it's more thick than you'd want to use. The old Nomad base layer that you had, this is thicker than that, but way more durable than what we had in the past.
Gotcha, because I got holes in mine.
That's the problem with merino. Yeah, that's the problem with merino. So we added, like I said, compared to the blend we used about 5 years ago, we added nylon to give it more durability, which that's the problem with any kind of wool. Wool's warm and has great attributes, but it's not super durable. So let's see here. And then I got the matching waders pant, but you can just feel the heaviness of it.
Is there any plan in the lineup to make waders themselves?
At the moment, no. And I'll tell you why.
There's a lot of them out there.
Well, there is. There are a lot of them out there, and there's very high return on waders. And if you don't make great waders, then people can turn from your brand. And very high return. So that's why we're, at the moment, not wanting to get in the wader business. Obviously, every waterfowl hunter needs them, but
No, absolutely. I was just looking from the perspective of a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
exactly.
We have a high demand for waders. And
Exactly.
some that are
We'll-
not expensive, but not crappy. So it's hard to find.
I understand.
It's hard to find those two circumstances together.
Oh yeah. And these wader pants are just like the other ones I showed. They're going to have stirrups and they're going to have drawstring.
Okay.
Just that you can see
But
the
that
head.
same that wool material.
They will. Yeah, the same. Yeah, we're calling it Durawool,
Wool.
just for the durability of them. Then moving on to whitetail. I showed you the cottonwood, which cottonwood in the past we had in a quarter zip. This year
Full zip.
we got a full zip, so it's going to have the teddy bear Sherpa fleece in there.
Okay.
But on all the Nomad on the whitetail side, we are very well known for keep you warm. But in the underarms, we put this four-way stretch panel. You don't really need as much insulation in your love handles and your sides and your side arms, but we put it in there for drawing a bow.
Need love too, man.
Exactly.
Got the
Tree stand safety harness point. Yep. Yep.
So then you can tuck
Yep.
it down the hood.
Exactly. So the hood.
It's got a little brim on it too.
Exactly. Yep. It's got that buckram right at the front, so it stays on. Yeah. There you go. And we designed that. There's
Come on, throw that thing
There's
on.
another brand that has an offset zipper on the market, and we looked at that piece, and when it's zipped open, it flaps and holds open weird. It doesn't sit like a casual jacket, whereas that
When it's
one's
unzipped.
correct,
Right.
which is made to be worn zip, but that one,
Yep.
the other brand just hangs to the side, kind of sloppy.
Yep.
I didn't really like that, so
So is this one angled too?
it is, yep,
Okay.
and it's angled. It's designed for a right-handed shooter, but still works for a left-handed shooter.
Gotcha.
There you go. So you get the
How
zipper.
is that getting it zipped up, Hunter? Is it awkward?
Well, we're working on this, but these are this is a prototype.
Gotcha.
So
I messed it up.
yeah, man. Sometimes these
That
zippers
design
come
that you're
together.
referring to, I'm interested in. So
Yeah, absolutely.
as a 99.5%
See
bow hunter
a
only.
highly named company with some.
I'm waiting to see what it's like too. That's that's why I got real focused on it.
These are zippers. Yeah, so they're good. So and it
it
will
zips
have a
at
high
an
pile.
angle.
Yeah. So if you're a right-handed shooter, you draw back. So you draw back, and you're not going to have that interference. Well, it's like, for example, if you're zipped all the way up. Yep. So, and even if you're a left-handed shooter, it's really because it angles right there near your Adam's angle, so it's not too far off.
All right, let's go shoot with it. It's
Yeah.
at an angle, so it's
Yeah, absolutely.
but like once you have it on.
Yeah, once
like,
you get used to it.
it's
Yeah, so you got should have no
Yeah,
bowstring
you're not-
interference with the.
that way your zipper.
You're the first buyer that's tried that. But that being said, that sample just came in last night too, so
Oh well.
you're only the third customer that's seen
We
it.
broke her in.
So what's your
Yeah,
thoughts on it, man?
It's nice, man. I mean, I like the cross zip because it's gonna keep everything out of this area when you're trying to pull your string back.
Right.
Absolutely. And you got your rangefinder and/or cell phone pocket right there.
I'm saying,
So most folks are right-handed, but also we put that because a lot of folks carry your cell phone in the woods, and the warmest place is on your heart.
Yeah.
Just keep it there. So your cell phone doesn't
that
die.
thing out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna put it on in the stand.
Yeah, exactly. And again, these are samples, so they are not fit approved yet. So
Okay.
it's a large, but it may not be fit exactly
man.
like a large.
It's
This thing is
warm.
toasty
Yeah.
as soon as you
Now,
put it
now
on.
keep the zippers. It's a double zipper, so you want to keep those zippers close together when you plug it in.
Got you.
Yep. And again, these zippers are still a prototype. So the final version will be YKK zippers.
Right.
So you keep them together right here. There you go. You just keep them tight together. And like I said, final version is YKK. So zippers make
I
them
think it's
tight.
right
There you
here.
go.
It's like the old military stuff.
Yeah, man.
Is it toasty?
Yeah, this
I
thing
mean,
is
it's warm.
And I like how they got the the fabric is not
It
really
keeps it
thick
tight.
right there.
And
so
truthfully, if
yeah.
you're walking it, heat dumps a little bit because that thing's an oven.
Yeah,
Truthfully.
like it doesn't feel as bulky underneath the arm as you know what I mean. A lot of those other thicker jackets. This thing is like it's super light. Too.
You could like wear a t-shirt under it and like literally hunt in November and be fine.
I'm serious, dude. This is like this thing is cool. I like it.
And
The
it
way
don't-
the zip. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
I like that pocket for the rangefinder's real nice.
Oh yeah.
And the one thing that that big hand warmer pocket in the middle,
Mhm.
that fabric does not have it. And the final version, actually on the inside,
Right.
when you pull that off in the arms, it will be that slick fabric. But here in the body, we're switching it to this teddy bear fleece.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to switch that fabric to the arms. So when you're putting on a base layer or something, it goes in easier.
Right.
But in the body, we're putting into that to give it more warmth and softness. And
this is the
hand
pattern
warmer.
this is the pattern that's like everybody at VA loves this pattern right here.
Yeah,
You're gonna sell
bottom
a lot of
bottom
that
land.
pattern, for sure.
Yeah, bottom line, absolutely. So, and these are a lot like waterfowl waders, but obviously the fabric's just a lot softer.
So a lot of people know about Thinsulate, but not a lot of people know about Primaloft. You know, anytime I ever say it, they ask me what that is. Can you
Yep.
explain that a little
Absolutely. Primaloft is a well-known international insulating company. For years, the brand Thinsulate was known as kind of the industry leader, and Primaloft has come around in the outdoor retailer world, in the military, as well as in the top hunting brands. And it is a super insulator for apparel that is very, very lightweight and very, very thin. And in addition, there's not anything better out there in the globe that insulates better when compressed. So if your jacket is tight, if you're wearing too big of a base layer, you don't have enough area in there. When Primaloft is tight to your body, or even in footwear, it's great in footwear too. If a pair of boots are laced up, the Primaloft insulates when compressed also. So it's way thinner and makes your apparel way lighter than what your father or your grandfather's hunting apparel was. So nowadays you don't need to have a heavyweight, bulky jacket to stay warm. Nowadays you can go a lot lighter. So we're using in our waterfowl side, and then on that piece, our warmest piece on the whitetail side, Primaloft insulation, because right now it's the best in the world. I'm gonna have to get a little creative on this because the sample is not quite. Sample is not correct.
Okay.
So this silhouette, so it's going to look like this, without the shine, but with that fabric. So you feel that fabric is going to be brushed. That's soft, super quiet. And then it's going to have the teddy bear Sherpa fleece on the inside, like our Harvester used to have. But you're familiar with the Harvester.
Yes, sir.
You can see this silhouette. It's going to be lighter. It's going to have the four-way stretch in the underarm panels. We put the quieter laminate in it that we froze in the freezer to test it. It will have the teddy bear fleece here. Again, the rangefinder pocket here, and the pocket here, and you can see how the Nomad branding has changed.
Yeah.
It will be brown instead of gray. And then the old Harvester did not have the tree stand safety harness port. And we put that.
I tell you, that old Harvester hoodie that I got, it's one of the warmest pieces I got.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great piece and it'll keep you warm. And all we did is we wanted to keep that name. We've just changed it to Harvester NXT. And also it's we've made it to where it's just a lighter piece with more mobility.
Yep.
Again, I touched on our fleece a little bit. The next in the catalog, when you're looking at the catalog, it goes from waterfowl to whitetail,
Okay.
and then core. And these are items that we're doing in both waterfowl patterns Whitetail patterns. Can be used for western big game, whitetail, or waterfowl, or even dove. We put our lightweight stuff in there. So, talked a little bit about our new fleece. Again, we changed up our fleece compared with what we've had in the past. So, 4-way stretch, and shows you like thumb holes, and also the new Nomad branding, which is the very dumbed down twill as opposed to the old bright blaze orange, which back when the company was started, they thought, well, blaze orange is fine because whitetail deer can't see, but then duck hunters wouldn't use it, turkey hunters wouldn't use it. And also, hunters don't like having orange when they're in the woods, unless they're, obviously on a gun hunt where you have to wear a blade. Then I talked to you about the PMD vest. That was our version. Here's another sample, but this was our puffy jacket.
Okay.
And PMD, talking puffy puffer, we couldn't come up with a better name, so we said Puff the Magic Dragon. So it came up PMD, but this is Primaloft. Again, the warmest insulation on the planet. Does have a tree stand safety harness port.
Okay.
This was initially designed to be a western jacket, but whitetail hunters were wearing it. So we took the fabric and softened it up, quieted it, took the shine out of it, and made it less tear resistant than what your normal puffy jacket on the market is. They're typically shiny, holding in down, or other insulation. 100 grams of Primaloft in the body and 80 in the sleeves. And then we've got the same piece. Oh, excuse that hanger that just fell. We've got that same piece in a hooded vest. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
a lot
my
of folks
style.
like the hood.
Oh yeah.
We did it as a western glassing vest first.
That's
but
what I like.
we found a lot of folks just really like this piece because if they got a jacket, they can put it and it doesn't give them extra bulk. And then it has the adjustable hood on the back. And you can see we put that drawstring so it doesn't interfere with your line of sight. And
These guys will tell you I've always got the vest on. I wear my vest all the time. I love it.
again, that's 100 grams of Primaloft in the body.
It's cool.
Is that
Keep
going to be
them-
available in the Realtree Edge?
Yes.
Gotta put the hood up, man. You gotta put the hood up.
Yeah. Now, and after you put
Yeah,
that
rock the
there,
hood.
turn around.
All right. Yeah. So it's got a little bit of a buckram right here. Then when you want to cinch it down,
Oh,
there
that's
you go,
cool.
and it keeps it tight. Or
Get
even
all
if you
that
want to get it
slack out
closer
of
to
it.
keep your ears.
Right,
It'll keep your head
Get all that
still
slack
listen.
out of it.
And
That's
that way
cool.
you can use your peripheral vision and you don't have to
Oh,
have
yeah.
a hood that is stationary when you turn your head trying to see that 12-pointer that's walking in on
Oh,
the
yeah.
from the blind side.
Exactly.
That's cool stuff there, man.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, most puffy jackets are shiny and noisy and tear easy in the briars.
Yeah,
which
this
that doesn't
thing
do
is
much.
quiet, man. Oh,
If you're
yeah.
drawing 80 pounds back.
Exactly.
He's joking because I draw 80 pounds.
I'm not joking, man. I'm just saying. It would require me to move a little too much.
Right?
I'd be squirming in my seat.
So you have to hunt with the vest then.
There you
You
go.
Yeah.
can't have no sleeves.
I don't-
You gotta have. You gotta
I
have
can't
that
have
open,
the
man.
bulkiness in the
Gotta let the
arms.
guns pop. You know?
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
gotta be able to do like that because that 80 pounds is hard to pull back, man.
So next up, we had Rainwear in our Western series for a while, and it was fantastic Rainwear. Well, we wanted to make it a little more quiet. So we found this fabric. We're using the 35,000, 15,000 waterproof breathable, so it'll keep you super dry. And we got magnets on just about every piece we have, but we decided to do this one in Velcro because Velcro is lighter than magnets. Typically when it's raining, you're not worried about noise as much. And also it packs easier than magnets. So this is our new Hailstorm Rainwear.
In Virginia, you gotta have good rainwear.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. And that's also available in the Monsieur Migrate, our waterfowl pattern as well. For waterfowl hunters that just want a lightweight shell to keep them out of the rain, or especially early season. And then the matching pants. Let's see if I can find a raincoat. Might have it.
Turkey season.
Oh
I need
yeah.
it for when it's raining all the time. I ain't got no rain gear.
I don't either.
Yep. And then here's the matching pants, which most rainwear you buy is basically like a pull-up sweatpant. We actually made these a functioning pant.
Oh
So
wow.
these have, like most of our pants, we have the adjustable waistband, which we refer to as the buffet belt, which fellow Sports Inc. member Dubby Hannon down at McCoy Outdoors in Mobile named for us. We've got that. This has cargo pockets, rear flat pockets, side pockets with tear-resistant stitching right here. So if you're putting your knife in there, you're not going to puncture the rainwear.
It's basically like a nice.
Like a nice pant, but it's a rain
but
pant
rain
instead of a
pant,
pullover one. But if
It
you're
reminds me of like, you know, a nice set of hiking pants.
well, also if it's hot and you're wearing really lightweight apparel, you can put them on and be fine. But if you're wearing bulkier apparel, you've got a good 6 inches of extra waistband right here to put over your bulkier, heavier pants. So
I need that every day.
yep, again, 180 for the top, 180 for the bottom, and 100% waterproof. Waterproof zipper right here for your rangefinder, cell phone, keep your cell phone from getting ruined, and 100% zippered side pockets. And again, Velcro on the bottom. I don't like to use Velcro on whitetail hunting pieces, but it helps it for packability to keep it lightweight. And typically, if you're in a driving rainstorm, you're not quite as worried about the being absolute silent. So
Zip it up too.
yeah, and you got zippers so you can slide it over top of your boot, and that zipper will come up to the knee on the finalized product.
That's the worst thing is, you know, hunting around
yeah.
here, I'm always wearing a pair of knee-high rubber boots and getting some pants over those
Yeah,
things.
absolutely. So these are designed to roll up and carry in your pack. So that's why they're basically packable with this Velcro. So we didn't put magnets or heavy snaps and things like that to get in the way. So
What's that complete set retail for the
it's
top and
gonna
bottom?
it's gonna retail for roughly $350. Grand total.
That's not bad for staying dry.
No, absolutely not.
Timber and Times is Jeff Melby.
The Rainwear this year, I think, is their rain.
Oh, yeah.
No, sir. I don't
And then
carry
also,
the
if it's hot,
closest thing
you
I
got-
carry to that is a Rite.
Ah,
Yep, vented. Pit zips.
Yeah, I got just
dumping.
got a couple in. What are you looking for in particular?
What's next?
Yeah, so that's where I'm.
And I'm just digging through the sample bag. Typically, usually I have a rack a little more organized, but flying here I couldn't bring one. Again, that's the PMD vest, the same one you were wearing earlier.
Yeah.
This is just in our color moss right here. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So this can be worn for hunting applications, western, whitetail, or big game if you want that, but also it's a nice casual wear piece too.
Yeah, I like that. I really do.
So same one, same weight. This is a pretty cool hoodie. I showed you the fleece. I've already talked about the fleece, the Durawool fleece, but this one we put a face gaiter on it,
Okay.
which was initially made for warmth, but now in this day and age, you got a built-in COVID mask.
Yeah. Hey.
So we're offered in camo, and then got it in the moss color and then mud too, which is this color right here.
It's just a lightweight kind of.
Yeah, just it's a
You got the face
Good
shield
bit
built
weight.
into it.
yeah. So in most hunting application down to 40 degrees, that's about it that you need. And moving on into, let's see here. I'm looking for some of our merino. There we go. On top. We're getting into.
The base layer stuff.
Yep. So we've got two different base layers we offer. So the first base layer, this is one of the few carryovers in the Nomad line because it was so good, is our cottonwood base. So $80 retail for the crew neck and $80 for the bottom. It has smooth sleeves to get out of your jacket easier, but the rest of it is high pile Sherpa fleece. Honestly, this is not a piece of base layer you want to wear if you're doing something athletic. If you're going elk hunting, if you're going whitetail hunting, stalking, that you have to do a major amount of walking, you don't want to wear that because it'll burn you up.
Yeah.
This is for stationary, sitting in a
blind
tree
for-
stand when
yeah,
blind, when it's 15 degrees outside, keep you warm. So unbelievably warm base layer. But then for the athletic side, if you need something a little bit lighter, if you do anything active, this is our new merino base. So it is a mid to cold weight base layer. The same technology, the nylon with merino wrapped
Okay.
and spandex in it.
Give it a little bit more.
Yeah, so we offer it in a full zip, which we also offer in camo.
Okay.
So for folks that this is a great piece in the 40 degrees, we're offering the solid colors, and then we got it in a crew neck and a boxer and a legging.
What's the retail on the base
So
layer?
the crew's going to be $80. The leggings $80. The quarter zip hoodie is going to be 110 in solid, 120 in camo.
Okay.
For merino, which merino's not cheap. Wool's not cheap, but hunters are becoming a little more familiar because the outdoor retail market's known merino's awesome for years. So then you get into lightweight stuff, which obviously our sister company is very well known on the hook side of the business. So the Nomad, we're taking some of the best styles from the hook side. So For super lightweight, this is our performance shirt, which is you also see in there on the hook side of the business. This is the Pursuit series. So this is lightweight. We've got all for this during turkey season in turkey patterns, Bottomland, Mossy Oak Obsession, Realtree Timber, and new Mossy Oak Shadow Leaf. In the fall, we've got it in drop tine. We got it in all flavors: drop tine, Realtree Edge, deer, waterfowl, everything. So short sleeve, long sleeve crew, quarter zip, and then a hoodie. So this is what you wear when it's 80, 90 degrees. And then Migrate, it makes a fantastic dove hunting shirt. So for when it's 90 degrees, Labor Day weekend. So again, that's our waterfowl pattern, but this is going to be a shirt you wear on opening day of dove season when it's 90 degrees outside.
Is that shirt available exactly like that, but in a long sleeve variant?
Yes, it is. Yep, like I said, long sleeve crew, short sleeve crew, a hoodie version, as well as a quarter zip. So different variants, and you can see on the waterfowl patterns and the turkey patterns, that's the logo we're using.
Okay, so that's
Real subdued, real camouflage.
Okay.
As opposed, which the whitetail side is just a little dumbed down orange, which is not as bright as what we've used in the past. Then coming for, this was a carryover for turkey season, and this was actually a shirt I wore a lot during turkey season. We didn't have a new sample made, so I brought my actual shirt and just washed it. So this is the Stretch Light. I'm wearing a very similar shirt, which this is similar to the Tide Point on our hook side. So super, super lightweight, has mesh laser perforation in the back, so super breathable. In the springtime, we offered all our turkey patterns, and in the fall, we got it in Migrate, mud, timber, and drop tine. So for whitetail hunting, for elk hunting, for dove hunting. Great dove shirt. Long sleeve and short sleeve.
Okay.
Then the Pursuit pant. Let's see here. Where's the Pursuit pant?
The mud was like
So the other bottom line pant.
Yeah. It's like this color.
Okay. So we're going to need that in a second. There it is. Then our carryover from turkey season, this is going to be our most popular all-around pant, the Pursuit pant. So this is our midweight pant, super durable, but super breathable. Has the buffet belt, never fought waistband, side pockets, gusseted crotch, gusseted crotch, articulated knees, side zip so you don't lose your wallet. This is also in solid color, so make an everyday pant. So great dove, great whitetail, great everything pant.
Pockets too.
Yep, coming in at $80 at retail. So good lightweight. Our number one seller during turkey season and carry over in the fall.
How noisy is that pant?
Not bad. Here you go, and I'll show you the other version. Not too bad. Then this one is even lighter. This is our Stretch Light pant, which was our top seller 2 years ago. This is
the midweight one, or
correct.
Midweight, that would be lightweight.
This is lightweight. This is the Stretch Light. Okay. This fabric's actually more expensive, but I've worn this pant turkey hunting about 120 days in the last year. I've got a lot of turkey blood on this pant, and in I'm not being biased. I'm telling the truth. If there was a better turkey pant on the market, I'd wear it.
Gotcha.
So the best turkey pant ever made, in my opinion. But unfortunately, this one's $20 cheaper, so that pant might kill that pant because they're very similar.
So I do a lot of bow hunting in September.
That's what you need.
And that's the problem is a lot of people don't make a good early season bow hunting pant.
Exactly.
So you kind of got to cross over into that turkey lineup.
Exactly.
And so that's why I was asking about the noise, because I got a lot of brush and stuff that you're walking through, and the pants catching on it and swishing and sloshing.
Absolutely. So that pant I showed you on a lot of the fabric, the cut resistant fabric.
Yeah.
All right. There it is right there. So it's going to have a lot of stretch to it, a lot of two-way stretch. We're putting that fabric and this color on that pant. So this is basically the Pursuit pant with brush. Yeah. So a performance brush pant with the cut resistant fabric on the front. This isn't the right fabric, but it's the right color. So it's going to be this color. We also offered a green color with the buffet belt, with the zip resistant, coming in at $110.
It says buffet belt, I about lose it.
What's that?
So every time you say buffet belt, I about lose it.
You know?
It's like,
Well, it is. We actually call it the ever adjust waistband.
no, it's awesome. It's like, I had lunch. I got to
Is that
change my
tough?
pants.
Yeah, exactly. We're not too corporate to call it a buffet belt.
Yeah, I love it.
let's see here. And then you mentioned early to mid-season bow hunting piece. I got one last core piece I want to show you, which is a lace. It is the green jacket. There it is. You'll have to excuse these samples being in a mess. I just flew here, so normally we got it on a nice rolling rack. Yeah, this was it right here. All right, disregard the orange zippers. It's going to have logos. But this is going to be our midweight whitetail piece. So this is, yes, so it's got super amount of stretch to it. It's a one layer, does not have laminate, but it is a one layer, one resistant, super stretchy, all around great midweight fabric. So think of it as a windbreaker, think of it as a good October jacket. I mean, it might dip down, and you need something when it dips down at 35, 40 degrees at night and in the morning, but it's not too warm to wear when it's 60 degrees when you're walking to the stand. So
Not real heavy, lightweight.
nope, it's got the adjustable hood, tree stand safety harness port on the back. The pants are very similar. So the pants are going to be your stretchy Western pant. The pants have a side zip on the hip for dumping heat. So this is going to be your athletic performance Western pant, but we build it so it's quiet enough for the whitetail hunter in mind. And also, that piece is also going to be great for duck hunters, for folks that just want a nice cover up on the morning where it's not terribly cold yet.
In your catalog, you have like a recommended layering system. In other words, which pieces to put together in which fashion.
You know what? We don't do that in the catalog, but we're going to be doing that online.
Awesome.
Yep, as far as letting folks know, because there's a lot of stuff, obviously.
Yeah. And that's what I'm sitting there looking at as you're going through. I'm like, oh, that piece I could wear with that piece, and oh yeah, I could add that piece once the sun starts going down.
And then we get into what's called sportsman's casual. So we got a shirt like this, which I'll show you in the catalog, that's got mallards flying in and white-tailed deer bedded in just different colors. Well, we had this. I'm gonna have to. We got inventory. I'll send it. But this was one we did 2 years ago, so it's already gone. So, but we might bring it back because
It's a good looking shirt.
now the brand's becoming more and more popular than it was a couple years ago. Folks ever see it, they're like, "Oh, great!" It's like, well, we've been selling them for a while. But next up, then we've got. Give you an idea. We're doing a shirt like that. Then we're even expanding into more casual shirts, flannels, and I don't think y'all buy the casual wear, or you might. You do. Do you do the buying here for the casual stuff?
Casual,
Yeah, a little more of that
The
stuff.
casual, you got to sell that to two folks.
Yep.
Mark and Whitney.
There you go. Well, we'll work with Mark on a lot of the casual stuff. So,
I like that color.
yeah, again, we've got these, and then we're offering a lot of the Pursuit series just with some more Nomad branded stuff. So, different things like that. Excuse me. Excuse that hanging there.
But I'm sucker for a good stretchy button-up shirt.
There you go. Again, this is the exact same shirt we've got on the hook side of the business, just not the bright colors and with Nomad branding. So, the colors, and then accessories. We've got a menagerie of accessories. Which everything. Disregard this camo pattern on being what, but we got a waterproof glove right there called the WSL, which is going to be a new glove in waterfowl camo patterns. So it gives you the dexterity while keeping it waterproof and keeping you
And not super heavy. And
windproof, not super heavy. Yep. And I'll show you what's neat about it. You can take it off and do this trick here with it. So it shows you it's waterproof right there. But what's cool about it is it's got a laminate on the inside. So the air slowly trickles out. Is that a word, trickleate? I don't think so. Air slowly comes out of it, so it shows you the breathability of it.
Still breathe, but still waterproof.
Yeah, pretty cool. Then we got everything from lightweight gloves, which is just lightweight liner glove on the whitetail side, to decoy gloves on the waterfowl side, which are gonna, this fabric's not correct, but they're gonna match the waterfowl outer fabric. 100% waterproof. The gloves do have 3M insulation as opposed to Primaloft,
Okay.
just to kind of keep the price down a little bit. So
How much for
$55.
55.
Mhm.
Not bad at all.
And a shorter version of that waterfowl glove, which is right. That's a good one. That's not quite there yet. Then a shorter version, just a good insulated waterfowl glove. Not a lot of dexterity, so that's when you're driving the boat or when it's just flat out cold. Then we got on the Whitetail, we've got all of our accessories are combined with what we have on the based in the collection they're in. So the cottonwood, the high pile Berber fleece, got a really neat glove right here. There we go. Then the conifer, check that one out. That's a mitt, but you put it in. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, you still got your fingers, so you're not going to get your fingers windburn if you take them out for a minute or two. And again, the brand and the coloration ain't quite right yet on these. They're still samples. Then a heavier weight glove on the Whitetail side that's going to have that softer fabric for riding the four-wheeler. Another flip mitt on our cottonwood side, the high pile Sherpa to match that. And a glove, the Harvester, which is got the teddy bear fleece on the inside. And then this is a pretty cool piece right here. Picture this in a waterfowl pattern without any of the orange on it. This is a caller's glove. Our product guy designed this. He likes to waterfowl hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of guys, when they're waterfowl, they don't like to run their duck call with gloves.
It don't sound right.
You're right. Changes the volume.
Same.
So let's say you're in there, you got your hand in your wader pocket right there. You can easily just slide your hand in there, keep it warm. Up in the mitt, run it like this. So you keep both hands, you got your duck call around, you don't lanyard around there. If you want to run one hand, or if you got two hands, you got that. So it's not gonna, so it keeps you one hand as long as you got pockets. You can keep both hands warm. So. Then hats. You can see that we've got in the catalog, we got youth and women's. We're doing the youth and women's in the Harvester series, Harvester NXT series, the Pursuit series, and the Utility Fleece series. So our top sellers for women and youth in Moss Shape Drop Time. Then we got a lot of hats here. As you can see, we've expanded the brand. So
style.
we got everything from 80s, new rope styles are coming back, to the wax cotton, to going with some old school camo and a dog. We got a lot of emphasis on waterfowl. Let folks know we're in the waterfowl. Cool corduroy. Again, the 80s style right now is real popular with a rope, which I saw some that y'all have for Ocean's East with the duck. To canvas. Oh, thank you, sir. To more traditional blaze, more wax cotton, to just some fun generic camos, duck, more mallard type stuff, and new bottomland, more migratory type stuff, blaze with a whitetail, Americana, canvas, more canvas, a little getting crazy with some blaze camo stuff.
Blaze camo.
Some folks absolutely love this piece. Yeah. Some of them, I mean, a bunch of different hats. Not everybody likes all different styles. More of our traditional performance, more branded Nomad. There's just a cool old army camo with a buck. This one has been popular in the South. Just some generic cornfield camo with a dove on it, which is different. A little more branded Nomad, elk, big old boar hog, which we sold a bunch of those in the South. Pheasant, we've sold a lot of that hat in the Midwest, to Americana. So
A little bit of everything.
yeah, so that's the new. It's a lot that we went over in a short amount of time and skipped through a bunch of stuff and gave you the 10,000 foot view, but you can go through the catalog. Any questions you have, just get in touch with me.